Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Security Breach Plushies. As you know, I reviewed the figures quite a while ago, and now I'm going to review the plushies. I know I'm about like 3 years late on this to reviewing them, since they did come out in 2020, and these aren't the re-released versions. These are the first ones that were like with Alpha Soft fabric, and yeah. Although I did keep them in pretty good condition, although they're a bit hairy and fuzzy, well at least Fanny and Chica are, because of the way the material is that's on them, and also they're like 2 years old. But I never really touched them or anything. I kept them in the box, and yeah, it's cool that I found the box too in the first place. They just let me keep it. But yeah, I was gonna be reviewing them. Again, these are not the ones that are released. You can tell by the tag. And yeah, I'll get into review. One thing to note, the tags are actually wrong, since they should be security breach tags, but instead they're a FNAF 2 image of Wizard Freddy. They did fix this in the re-release versions, but these ones. Now, the first one I'm reviewing today is Glam. So Glam Freddy here is probably one of the best plushies in the set. He isn't too inaccurate, unlike most of them. Really, I can go over the mistakes right now. His bow tie is the thing that bugs me the most. It is not 3D, it's just printed on, and it's like a dark blue color. Also, his eyes are a bit off. They should be a bit more of a brighter blue, but that's fine. I wish there was a bit more printing on the legs right there, but I guess his face paint should be more of a triangle at the cheeks, but they left that out instead and just made the top part where his eyes are. I do not know why. There should also be a band around his top hat that's blue, and some earrings. Other than that, he's actually pretty good. I mean, just a couple mistakes. He's a pretty bad plushie, and while I'm doing him, I might as well just get. So the fabric here is a bit bad because, as you can see, there's quite a lot of like dust and hair on it because of the way that's made, and it does not feel that good. Although I don't really care about the fabric too much, really. I mean, I think it's alright, I guess. A bunch of people hate it. I just do not care too much about it. I mean, I've grown to quite like it, actually. But yeah, I think the regular FNAF text fabric is better. I think the reason they did this type of fabric is because the Glam animatronics. I think it looks better on them instead of it just being like the regular fur fabric that would work well with like the FNAF 1 plushies and stuff, or Rockstar animatronics, because those ones are like older, but these are like shiny new animatronics and stuff. So I think that's why it's like that. Also, there should be a blue line on his chest. Okay, next up we have Montgomery. Is that there's no printing on his butt or the underside of him, and it looks really weird. I mean, if he's sitting down, you can't see it, but it's just quite of a big mistake right there. Now, getting to the chest, his belt is okay, I guess. It would have been nice if they didn't make it like a dark green, and instead could have just made it a silver and then a gold for like his lock right there. Then his chest is just like a piss green color, as you can see, and oh god, it looks disgusting. Why couldn't they just make it yellow? He does have gloves, which is cool, and I'll give him that. And he's actually not too bad looking. He's probably like one of the best ones in here. Some people think he's the best. I kind of think Chica's the best, but yeah, he's definitely the second. Also, I really like how they did his glasses. Very nice looking. They did that really well, and his just face in general. Although his mohawk is the opposite. It looks like a really thin shark fin, and it looks disgusting, really, if I'm being real. It just does not look good. If they puffed it out and didn't make it orange, then it would look a lot better. Also, he has a tail, which is actually... Next, we're doing Glam Chica. Now, Glam Chica, I think, in my opinion, is probably the best one, which might surprise some of you. It's either her or Montgomery Gator. Now, she does have some mistakes. My biggest mistake with her is that her bow tie and hair piece right here needs to be a lot bigger, in my opinion. And the hair piece should just be, stuffed with stuff, not just a piece of felt. Though the bow tie is pretty cool looking. I'm surprised they actually made this an actual bow tie. Unlike with Freddy, when he has an actual bow tie on his chest. It's not some little detail, and they just print. She should have another one, more makeup on this side of her face, and it should be different color around her eye right there. And I don't even think she has this around her eye. I just think she has that type of makeup because they made these plushies before the game was released, and they had different designs. The eyelids also bother me quite a lot, how they don't actually fully go over the eye. They just take up a little bit of it, and it's like, and it does not look that good. Also, her eyes shouldn't be blue. I think this should be like a purple or something. And then she does have gloves, which is pretty nice. The patterns on her leg really good. I mean, they did like perfect on the patterns, and they feel nice too. Yeah, other than that, she should have some lipstick, and I think some shoulder pads would do some good to her, just to make her look a bit more detailed. But yeah, really, that's kind of all I have to complain about her. And yeah.
Alright, now we have Roxy, and oh boy, she's probably the worst one.
But what the hell, what?
Okay, so first off, let's just start with the face. Then they use this nose on Foxy and every other Foxy and Wolf character that Funko makes, and it's so bad looking. Just make it a regular nose, please. I hate how it looks like that. It's like a dog nose, but it's not supposed to be like that. Just make it like a circle, like, you know, like Glam Freddy's nose. It just looks weird. It doesn't look. It just looks out of place. Also, she should have lipstick, and it'd be cool if they gave her teeth, like how they did with Montgomery Gator, how they gave him some teeth. And then she has the same eyelid problem with same with Glam Chica, but instead it's a little bit better because it covers more area. But you know, she doesn't have her face paint either, at all, or lipstick. And this is the worst out of the three, with like the little hair pieces. This is horrible right here. Let's look at that. Ew, my god. Why can't they just stuff this and make it like big and loop down on the face? I don't know why. And they also did her eyebrows wrong, so there should be like another angle too. And the hair is horrible, and people say the figure of Roxanne Wolf's hair is bad. Look at this. What even is this? Looks like she has like one of those towels on her head, like after they get out of a bath or something. Like, what is this? Looks ugly. Also, keep in mind there's no patterns on her legs or her arms, but they did it with Glam Chica, but not her. And the printing on her is way worse than it is on, like, you know, any of the other characters. And also, I got like a little printing mistake on mine, so, as you can see right there. So yeah, there's that. At least they colored the buckle and belt.
So yeah, that's Roxanne Wolf. She should also have earrings too. Pretty bad. Also, Glam Chica should have also earrings. But yeah, she's pretty bad. In my opinion, she's probably the worst one. I don't know. Still have one more left to do.
Next up, we have Fanny.
Dude, hey!
Okay, so Fanny is also very bad. You could argue that she's even worse than Roxanne Wolf. Now, let's see. One thing, she actually has an actual bow tie, unlike Glam Freddy, which is printed out, so there's that. But it's also an incorrect bow tie, as there should be two, like, ribbons. Now, she does kind of have the same eyelid problem, but you can't really say that for Fanny, because this is kind of accurate, because her eyes aren't actual eyeballs, really, in the game. She has a bunch of colors that are wrong about her, too, like, mostly on her leg and her ears and stuff, and she should be a lot darker, in my opinion. But again, there wasn't really any references, and the ones that they did have, she's actually pretty accurate, but that was, like, again, 2 years before Security Breach. And overall, she just looks super derpy and stupid looking. And look at it looks like she has, like, her head shape is just awful. Just look at that. Looks like an egg. Look at her. She looks really, she looks confused. That's one thing to say. They definitely could have just added a bunch more detail into her and just a bunch more things. Now, they did make a jumbo version of Fanny right here. And, you know, they didn't make this plus. They actually fixed a lot on the face. They fixed the head shape, the eyes, the snout and stuff, and some colors, which is pretty good, I should say. But I really this is probably my favorite plus in the whole set, just because of how stupid it looks. Like, actually, this is like one of my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's plushies, just because of how stupid it is. Like, just look at this. It's just so stupid that it's like my favorite plush out of this set.
Not because it's just so bad that I like it.
Now I'll go on to doing the looking at the box because I have it, so why not? So actually, I really like the security breach box that they give for the figures and the plushies, and I think it looks really good. No matter the security breach style. They did some pretty good decorations. Basically, it just says the same thing, but like on every side, as you can see. So it says security breach, finance at Freddy's, and then plushies and Funko. Says that basically everywhere. So that's kind of a shame. Nothing really cool going on, really, I guess. But yeah, it's basically security breach plushies. You know, if I was into like making plushies look better, I would do that. But I'm only do those on figures, and I've tried, you know, trying to make custom plushies, and I'll show you how. So yeah, as you can see, it's not really the best thing to do, and I'm not really wanting to do sewing. Although I did get a bunch of materials to make like a Fanny plushie, but actually make it look good. But I'm not like obviously gonna make like a Funko. It'd be like as big as a Shanty plushie and stuff. And I got some magnets and stuff too to make like a magnet knife, but I haven't gotten to making that just simply because I don't have the time. And yeah. Alright guys, basically that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe. That would help me out a lot. Trust me, it does. Every single like and view even helps me out. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video, which will probably be on Sunday. And yeah, thank you for watching.